To a centennial celebration that centers on the very spot on which I stand. On this day 100 years ago, July 2nd, 1924, construction began on this building that we at WBAY call home. It was built for the Knights of Columbus, originally home to what was supposed to be a community club. Now, we're not going to have a small towns interview with Jeff on Thursday because of the holiday, so this kind of will suffice here. So you dug into this, and I'm assuming that means you've walked around the building and gone through all the tunnels and all the weird, there are some
found all the ghosts
places here, right? What kind of stuff did you find?
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, we really came across kind of a treasure trove of old photos and in the original building plans, and here's how. Founded in Green Bay in 1898, architectural firm Berners Schobers, right here in downtown Green Bay. It has footprints all over northeast Wisconsin and beyond. Remarkably, it has the original plans for every building it ever designed, and that includes the 100-year-old plans for this building. And those plans today really can be considered pieces of, artwork, historical artwork. We sat down with Berners Schober CEO Ian Griffiths, and he explained how each sheet was done. I mean, we're talking hand-dipped in ink on linen, so they'd take the pen, dip it in the inkwell, draw the line, re-dip the ink. Get this, he estimates it took them about 100 hours of drawing per sheet, and they had about 20 different sheets, when it came to the plans here.
Yeah, all of us who work here and have walked around know how intricate this place is. We saw the cornerstone there, Jeff, so dedicated to the community. We mentioned Knights of Columbus. What was the original plan for this? Knights
of Columbus had a big vision, the Columbus Community Club, and that's what it was originally. At the time, Green Bay's population was around 33,000, and they wanted a building that'd be kind of the center for the community, a hub for people to recreate. The cost at the time, $500,000, a lot of money back then, and it really had everything: a swimming pool, a bowling alley, billiards area, and of course the 3,000-seat auditorium. And in the story tonight, you'll see the original 1925 brochure highlighting all the amenities that were here.
All right, spoiler alert a little bit. I'm not sure if you get into this, but where Jeff is standing right now, that was the bowling alley for the club. That's our newsroom now. They had a good run at this, but it sure seemed like it was going to be around for a while, but it wasn't.
It really wasn't, and you can thank the Great Depression for that. 1932, just tough times and a little bit of mismanagement. There are some reports of as well. But ownership of the club was then transferred to the Norbertines, who in 1941 opened Central Catholic High School here after renovating part of the building, and then in 1952, the FCC granted a license for WBAY TV, the first television station in northeast Wisconsin, and of course it's been our home ever since. And according to Griffiths, there is a lot of life left in this old building, so I'm pretty sure it'll probably outlive all of us, Chris.
I don't know if this is the time to mention that, but some people still think there's some afterlife living in this building too.
We've certainly heard that over the years.
It's one of the, all right, Jeff, just like small towns, you'll hear that story coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. Thanks, Jeff. Still to come here.